Hi everyone, my name is RAMONI. Welcome to your 15-minute yoga class. We are going to be working with some core strength and I'm going to introduce you to a little bit of balance. So we are going to start in a child's pose. Come onto your knees, bring the big toes together, knees are far apart, relax the forehead onto the yoga mat, walking the hands in front of you. So the arms are straight here and I want you to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. As you continue to breathe here, I want you to slowly shift the hips over to the left as you walk the hands over to the right side of your yoga mat. And if you feel up to it, you can place that left hand on top of that right hand. And now we're going to pass through center and walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. You can place that right hand on top of the left. Pass back through center, coming up into a tabletop position. In your tabletop, your shoulders are stacked on top of your wrists, hips are stacked on top of the knees. Make your way into a cow pose by dropping the belly low, shining the chest forward, gazing up at the ceiling. And now we make our way into a cat pose by rounding the spine, pulling your chin all the way into your chest, pressing the mat away from you. We're going to repeat that a few more times at your own pace. Every time you take a cow pose, I want you to take a big inhale, and every time you round your spine for that cat pose, you take a big exhale and release all of the air from your body. And we come back to our neutral spine, bringing the knees a little bit closer together. Extend your right leg behind you. The toe is pointed. Pull your navel in towards your spine to engage your core. And you have the option to extend that left arm in front of you. Take an inhale in through the nose. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. We repeat that 3 more times. Again, I really want you to engage your core, keeping that back flat, looking down, keeping the neck long here. And we have 1 more, so you crunch elbow to knee. Extend that leg and arm and then place the hand back down onto the mat. Now we extend that left leg behind us. You have the option to bring that right arm in front of you. You take an inhale and you crunch elbow to knee. Repeating the same thing that we just did on the other side, so you have that 3 more times. I really want you to take your time, keeping that core engaged, taking deep breaths here. And you place the hand and the knee back down, coming into that tabletop. Making our way into a hovering tabletop by curling the toes under, lifting the knees about 2 inches off of the mat. Again, you're looking down, you're pressing the mat away from you, and the core is engaged as you breathe here. And sit the hips up and back for downward facing dog, our first down dog of class. Relaxing the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Let's repeat that, coming back into our hovering tabletop and back into our downward facing dog. Let's repeat that 3 more times at your own pace. Really take your time, so try not to rush this. I know that it may be a little bit difficult going from that hovering tabletop to our downward facing dog, but this is really where we are building that core strength. And we're back in our down dog. Shake the legs out a little bit, pedal the legs, bending and straightening them. And then you take a big inhale, rising up on the tippy toes. Exhale, melt the heels down. Let's repeat that a few times. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, melt the heels. And don't worry, your heels don't have to touch the mat. Inhale, rise up on the tippy toes. Exhale, melt the heels. Let's go one more time. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, melt the heels. Take a deep breath and then rise up on the toes one more time, making your way into a ragdoll pose. Take little steps to the top of your mat. Open your legs the width of the mat, placing a gentle bend in the knees, grabbing opposite elbows here. I want you to relax your head, your neck, your shoulders, releasing any tension that you might feel in the upper body, just letting the upper body hang here. We close the legs for our forward fold. Take an inhale for halfway lift and breathe here. The back is flat, you're looking down and the core is engaged. Take one more inhale, exhale, forward fold. Let's repeat that a couple more times. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And you can bend your knees in this forward fold if you need to. Begin to roll up very slowly. Your head is the last thing to come up. And then you bring your hands to heart center as you take a deep breath. Take an inhale for mountain pose, extended mountain pose, sweeping the arms up overhead, and breathe here in and out through the nose as you relax the shoulders, engage the core, and squeeze the glutes. Take one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward, reaching for the yoga mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back into a plank position. Now you always have the option to lower down onto the knees here. But if not, your body is in a straight line. And again, those shoulders are on top of the wrist. And we push back for downward facing dog. Take an inhale, rise up on the tippy toes. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can always come through heart center here on the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. You plant the palms, step the feet back. Now you can stay still here, or you can take some mountain climbers for that extra core strength. Just pulling the knee in towards the chest, breathing here. I know you're probably like, Ramoni, I'm already getting tired, but nope, you can do it. Keep going, almost done. And downward facing dog. See, don't you feel so good after doing that? All right, we are only doing that sequence one more time. Take an inhale, coming up on the toes, step the feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. You take a deep breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. And you come into your high plank. Remember, you can stay still or you can challenge yourself taking those mountain climbers. Just 2 more. And last one, and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Maybe you shake your legs out. Inhale, come up on the tippy toes. Exhale, step the feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Take your deep breath. Inhale, chair pose. Sink the hips deep like you're sitting in a chair. Sweep the arms up overhead and breathe here. I want you to tuck that pelvis under to avoid arching in the low back. And now it is time for that balance. So we are coming into one-legged mountain pose. Lift that right knee high, flex the feet, gaze right in front of you. So I want you to focus right in front of you. And now we are going to make our way into our figure 4, bringing that right ankle on top of that left knee, sitting the hips back. Don't worry if you stumble. If you fall out of this, you get right back into it. We are just practicing. Back to that one-legged mountain pose. Extend the right leg in front of you as you kick it behind you for warrior 3. You have the option to bring your hands to heart center for this warrior 3. You're looking down. That body is in a straight line. Core is engaged. And I want you to lower that right foot down behind you for your pyramid pose. Take one more deep breath in this pyramid pose. And we're just going to step that right foot to meet the left for forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And we stand up, bringing the hands to heart center. Let's do that same thing all over again. I know you're so excited. Inhale, chair pose. Sitting the hips back. I want you to breathe here. Now you keep all that weight in the right foot, lifting that left knee high for your one-legged mountain pose, engaging the core, relaxing the shoulders, focusing. We come into that figure 4, placing that left ankle on top of the right knee, sitting the hips back. Back to our one-legged mountain pose. Extend that left leg in front of you, making your way into your warrior 3, kicking it behind you. And I almost want you to think like you're kicking something behind you, so that left leg is completely engaged. You can bring the hands to heart center. And we begin to lower down into that pyramid pose. So just lower that left foot behind you. And the hands can frame your foot here. One more breath in that pyramid pose, and then you step that foot in for forward fold, chair pose, and then we stand up, bringing the hands to heart center. All right, let's repeat that breath to movement now. Inhale, chair pose, and we stand up for our one-legged mountain pose. Bring that right knee up, sitting back into the figure 4, placing that right ankle on the left knee. Back to your one-legged mountain pose. I forgot to extend in front of me, but make sure you extend that leg before you go to your warrior 3, and you step down into that pyramid pose. Forward fold and chair pose, and we stand. Hands come to heart center. And again, inhale, chair pose. And one-legged mountain pose, lift that left knee high for your figure 4, bringing that ankle on top of the right knee. The weight is in the heel. Back to that one-legged mountain. Make sure you extend because I did not extend. We go into our warrior 3 and we lower down into that pyramid pose. Step the foot in for forward fold. Coming into your chair pose, we stand. Hands come to heart center, and you take a deep breath here. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for the yoga mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Now we're going to do what's called a Chaturanga. I want you to shift forward 2 inches, lowering down halfway or all the way onto your belly as you make your way into an upward facing dog with hips, knees, and thighs off of the mat. And we make our way into a downward facing dog, sending the hips up and back. You can jump or hop or step into a seated position, bringing the legs straight out in front of you now. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward. You can reach for the toes or the legs or the yoga mat here as you take some deep breaths. And let's do that one more time. Take a big inhale, reach up all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you go a little bit deeper here. And we come back up, making our way into a cross-legged position. Bringing the hands to heart center, we're going to end our class off with a deep breath. You take a big inhale, open mouth, exhale. Your class is complete. I hope that you really enjoyed this 15-minute workout, this yoga workout where we worked on some balance and some core strength. If you would like to take some longer classes with me, I do teach live R&B classes on Zoom every single week. I also teach in Los Angeles, and I occasionally host pop-ups in other cities. Everything that you need as far as details are on the screen or in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in our next class.